It goes without saying that you should not seek out and harass the subject of this video. And please watch till the end before you finish forming your opinion. It has a really positive ending. Recently, a developer dropped onto my radar, and not for a good reason. But it is one of the best dev crash outs I've ever seen. And you'll never guess what for. Puzzles.
I'm fine. I'm so fine.
So, what is the game in question? Neon, a platforming puzzle game made by Logna Blue, who is also a YouTuber, which we will get into later. The game is sitting in mixed reviews and has been out since February, but in the last month, it's dropped to very negative. This can only mean one thing: the dev pissed people off. Before we can even jump into what happened, you need to know the game and its puzzles. Fortunately, it's not exactly a long game, but there is a caveat to that. They say you can tell a lot about a game by its main menu. We enter a portal-esque room with boxes and someone talking to us over the facility speakers. They tell us that we already know what we signed up for, which if you ask me, is a cop-out way of storytelling, but that's a minor detail. All I gotta do is put the box on the pressure pad. This then opens our next room. Doors in this game actually don't work. Instead, you pick them up and throw them. Is this a joke or an inability to implement an actual door? Who knows, but I kinda like it. Then we get to our first tool, the grapple gun, and the rope swinging feels pretty fluid. It's not bad. We grab a box and it spawns the floor in to return with the box. Our next tool is the rocket launcher, which is gonna allow us to reach greater heights. Oh my god, the explosions look amazing. Oh, I almost didn't make that. I just did Old Man Ben fucking. Oh. The next section introduces us to guard robots and stealth. That being said, the movement while crouched is excruciatingly slow, so I tried a different method. I don't need to crouch.
Well done. Now do it again.
Do you need help shooting me? Here. Okay. Do you work for IGN or something? There's no way someone could be this bad. Hey, it's not my fault the robot shot through a fucking wall, is it? I didn't think the game would start from the beginning again. That is unfortunate. If I knew that, I would have helped the guy to kill me. Right, so skipping all this, let's get back to where we were. The following room introduces us to 2 guard robots, but I had other plans. And might I add, in the 6 minutes I've been playing, the facility manager speaking to us has been incredibly condescending the whole time.
No, that doesn't go there, okay? But I guess some people are just more mentally challenged.
Like, I get that they're going for like a GLaDOS-style sassiness, but it doesn't quite land here. At some point, we do find a secret room talking about the greatness that is pineapple pizza, and to be honest, that's probably gonna make me want to give a positive review. But we have more to play. In this room, we have to put a box down a tube and play some good old-fashioned Plinko. Or I could just do this. Our next puzzle gives us a ton of pressure pads and a little hint. We have the 2 of clubs, the 2 of hearts, and the 2 of spades. So going by the next in the sequence, it would be the 2 of diamonds. My best guess is that we had to make a diamond with the pressure pads. The problem is, I didn't have enough boxes, so I had to go searching for them. What the fuck was that? What the hell? It's like really slow to get up these stairs. Jesus Christ. The movement in this game is a little bit funky. If you touch any walls slightly, you will come to a complete stop. But it's not the end of the world. Glass is fragile. Avoid dropping objects from high distances. Glass may break. Please move around the test environment responsibly. Thank you. Ah, okay. Okay, there's something up really high. But the thing is, can't I just shoot it? Oh, look, there's a box. So do you reckon I can take this box and then, I don't know, the fuck, I can't move this way. There's like a wall in my way. Yeah, for whatever reason, there's an invisible wall around this platform and it was really, really buggy to get it to work. Fortunately, I was able to drop the box off the edge. Except, not quite. Yo, the fucking box is stuck there. Yeah, I can't get out. I'm now stuck against the wall.
Okay, look, I'm not supposed to give hints for these things, but you're taking slightly longer than the usual testers do.
Yeah, I'm in a different predicament here. I'm stuck. I'm stuck up here. Help me. Help me. Oh, there we go. What the actual flying fuck was that?
Any day now.
Yeah. Well, if your game didn't fucking glitch out on me, it would have been fine with it. You want me to make a diamond? I can make a diamond. Help! Help! The button's glitched into me. I'm in the box. The box is glitched into me. Somebody help me! Drop you on here. Oh, thank fuck for that. Now what? This next room introduced a puzzle that requires thinking, and I don't do thinking well. We got 3 posters. The green one with a review of 2 out of 3 stars. The purple one about love at first sight, and a blue one about pool installers rated best 4 years in a row. Above us is electrical boxes, which includes a green, purple, blue, and red box with numbers on it. My first guess was to use the numbered electrical boxes to the order of the posters. Green is 3, purple is 4, and blue is 5. This was wrong. And frustratingly, there's no limit to the numbers you can put on the keypad, so I was stuck here for an embarrassingly long time. So I asked my Discord. Nia guessed 214, and the rest of the boys struggled for a bit. My viewers guessed 214 as well, then there was a guess of 4335, and I'm not sure how they got there, then a guess of 534 or 435, then a 4532, and finally, Ed gave us the correct answer of 4325 and even explained to my monkey brain. Purple goes first because of the line, first sight. Green goes second because of the 2-star review, and the pool goes fourth because of the 4. So by process of elimination, red goes third. We then took the numbers from the electrical boxes in the roof and punched in 4325. Thank you, chat. Thank you for the people in my Discord. You fucking did me such a favor. Holy shit. Our next segment has us going through a maze, and by no means is this maze small. But it isn't just a case of getting to the end, which I inevitably found out. I've seen Oh, fucking no. Oh, God. Let me write down some numbers then. Just follow the wall. Just follow this one wall, boys. Once I follow this one wall, I will get to where I need to go eventually. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Oh, I can see myself on the map. Oh, that's fine. That's actually fine. You know what? Good maze. Actual good maze. And so I went through the maze, finding the numbers 5, 8, 4, 9, and 2. I didn't have to write that down. I just remember that number now, and you'll find out why soon. Here we go. Oh, fuck my ass. Ah, for fuck's sake. After a little bit of a back and forth, I eventually worked out that the word is above entrance. Going back to the entrance, I had more translating to do. 91410.
That is not supposed to happen.
Now, because this wasn't going to open the door, we could take an alternate route. We would have to go up the maintenance elevator.
I guess this elevator broke down. Let me report that to management real quick.
Oh, the dial-up sound. Nice. Ooh,
Perfect.
load.
You're going to make a great DSTV.
Thank you. Hui, I can just jump these. I got the schmoves. I got the schmoves, boys. And me hoy. Great. Now that one of the platforms had fallen, I had to figure out how to get back. Now, the game had given me a cube and a rocket launcher, but I couldn't hold both at the same time. How would you guys get back across this platform? Do you A, jump, B, use the rocket launcher to blast yourself and the cube across, C, reset and use the grapple hook that you left behind, or D, use the sticky walls to wall run? I'll give you some time to think about it. Alright, time's up. If you answered anything other than A, you have just joined the One Brain Cell Club, and I'll explain why later. I could not figure out this puzzle though. I had to go watch the dev stream to figure out how to do this. But before I could even do that, something even worse happened. That was way more than 3 that just came out there. Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius. Let's try that. Really? Really? The retry button doesn't work? All the main oh my god. With none of the buttons functioning, I had no choice but to Alt F4. But that meant I had to start the game all over again. Fuck. And what's worse is I encountered some new issues along the way. So I'm gonna have to try and grab it on the way down. There we go. God, I'm so fucking good at gaming. 58492. Oh no. It's one of the codes that changes every time. Luckily, it's not. There is just a rare chance for the code to be 69420. Funny. However, getting back, I still didn't know how to do this puzzle, so I inevitably died. Oh, fuck off. Once again, I had to replay the game all over again. Once I returned, I accidentally knocked the box outside of the map, so I was soft-locked anyway. Oh my god, I genuinely can't get past this part. The problem is, even after I learned how to do it via the developer stream, I still couldn't make the jump. Ugh. Just make the jump, he says. Just make the jump, he says. Yeah. So I paid real attention to the developer stream this time, and I noticed something interesting. He holds 2 directional inputs when he makes the jump. Diagonally like this. Oh, you got to be joking. You've got to be joking. Guys, am I crazy, or is it poor design to expect your players to strafe jump? This is something that Quake or CS players would know, but unless the developer explicitly mentions you can do it, is this puzzle just not mental? Oh well, boys, we're making progress. Fuck it, we might actually finish this fucking game.
There's one last skill that every DSTV needs to be adept in. Running for your life.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Woo! The exit's to the left, boys. Come on, be the real exit.
You're already here. Let me just go ahead and open this exit.
What's that? I can't hear you over the music!
All right, tester, this is it.
Activating final boss protocol.
Nice.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me! You've overcome the ultimate obstacle and have shown that you truly deserve to become a DSDB.
Sounds like you didn't want me to become a DSDB. Congrats! Oh, thank you! I beat the game in 7 minutes 58.
We truly believe that with you on our
Oh, nice.
side, the world will become just a little bit safer for everyone. Thank you.
Oh, I was a woman the whole time. I did it. I beat the game, boys. I beat the game. I do have more than one brain cell. I have 2. Also, for some reason, I decided I wanted to speedrun the game, and I managed to come out with a pretty decent time, I think. I could have done it faster, but nah. Before we jump into the developer drama, we need to review the game for what it is. And ultimately, it's a little meh. This game draws very heavy inspiration from Portal, and it doesn't quite have the charm, and visually, it's very unappealing. Though, this is one developer versus an entire team, so it's not a fair comparison. When it comes to the puzzles, they're okay. What lets them down is how poorly the information is conveyed to the player. Take the poster puzzle, for example. I actually think this puzzle's really clever, by having the player use the process of elimination to figure out how to get the 4-digit code. But it's let down by 2 things. The first is that the keypad will take up to 10 numbers. By locking it to a 4-digit entry only, the player can spend their time figuring out the missing number and the order of digits. Remember, what's obvious to you now that you know the answer isn't obvious to everyone. And we saw that with how many of my Discord members gave me a 3-digit answer. The next thing that lets it down is unnecessary info. The green poster shows a review of 2 out of 3, and while most of us would probably assume that 2 is the key number, it really doesn't help that the missing number in the sequence is the 3rd. So the poster should simply just show a 2-star review. We didn't need to know the reviews work on a 3-star system. The next puzzle is the fallen platform. There's 3 platforms that you can use to jump across, which heavily implies that these are the general distances the players can jump. So when the closest platform to you falls, it's not unreasonable to assume that you can't make that jump, especially if you need to strafe jump for extra distance. Dude, I don't even know how you fix this puzzle, except outright telling the player at some point, hey, holding 2 directional keys allow you to jump farther. And to really back up my point, considering the game can be beaten in 7 minutes, how many people do you think have the achievement for beating the game? 30%? 40%? Try 6%. In a room of 100 people, only 6 people will beat this game. And look, that's just my opinion. You're welcome to tell me I'm an idiot and I'm wrong. I just believe those things would be quality of life changes to help players see the ending of your game. Because ultimately, that's what you want as the developer of a game, no? Because this does have a few things going for it. The grapple gun is actually really satisfying, and I would have loved to see harder swinging segments make use of this. The rocket jumping was also cool, but we never got anything trickier than just blast upwards and land on a platform. The game also has some rooms that have a glitchy element, which I think leads to a secret ending. I'm just not entirely sure. Not to mention, this game is very soft lockable. In the first level, you can take the cubes up to the wall and just drop them out of the map. Now, to be fair, nobody would do this. In the second puzzle though, if you accidentally drop the grapple gun off the cliff, that's a restart. Fortunately, you're less than a minute into the game. Later on, when you use a rocket launcher to grab cubes, if you grab a cube and leave the rocket launcher up there, you're a bit shagged. You can also leave the grapple gun on this ledge, and if you're dumb enough to leave without the cube, you might deserve the soft lock. There's more soft locks, but I really did not want to keep running the game over and over just to show it. Essentially, anytime you have a tool, you can leave it somewhere to screw yourself. But none of what I've discussed really explains why the game would suddenly get negative reviews. So let's jump into that. As you're aware, the game was released on the 7th of February, and it was struggling to reach the 10 review threshold to show a rating. The developer decided to stream a behind the scenes of the game and show how things worked, and some fun little things they had snuck into it. The problem arose around an hour and 40 minutes into the stream, where Logner brings up a comment he had seen on a seemingly unrelated community post.
Oh, but what I will say though, is there were a lot of you guys complaining.
So he shows us the post. The issue is, it's just one guy, but I'll let him explain.
You should do a gameplay, because there's one section that I am stuck at with the cards. Skill issue.
True. Now, if things ended here, it would be fine. Bit of a brutal response, but it doesn't end here. It escalates further.
I mean, I know it's supposed to be hard. It just feels like a massive difficulty spike. It's really not.
How do you do it? I know I need to make a diamond, but how? I genuinely still don't know. I tried a few things. I'll try again soon, but I just have no idea how. You need to make it a hollow one so it touches the edges of the thing like this. Oh my god, thank you so much. Great, now I'm stuck in the keypad puzzle. Lame developer.
It's not hard.
It isn't. It's not. It's not difficult, guys. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. It's not. I'll go insane. It's not difficult.
My honest thoughts are the developer seems quite young, so I find myself more reserved in my judgment. But this isn't even the escalation yet.
I get, you know, this one might have been a little unclear.
And so guess what? I added hints for that one as well.
And he's right, there are hints, like this one.
Oh my god, this is genuinely unbearable. The color of the posters correlates to the numbers. It shouldn't be that hard to figure out from there.
No shit, Sherlock. I never would have thought that the posters correlated to the numbers. And because I took so long with this puzzle, I'm able to confirm that is the only hint that you get. And I'm not trying to argue that I'm not dumb. I am dumb. That's why when somebody says this puzzle is too hard, maybe just help them.
And people still got it without the hints.
This is where I think he misses the point a little bit. There are always going to be people that figure out puzzles faster than you. That doesn't mean that we should remove all hints and context clues just because there are smarter people.
But no, the children can't figure it out. No, they're just stuck. They're just idiots. They don't know what they're doing. No, not at all. No, the game's too hard, they said. The game's too hard, they said.
I'm 34 years old. What's my excuse?
It's not hard. It's easy. You just have one brain cell.
Actually, I think you'll find I do have more than one brain cell. I have two.
This is the hardest puzzle in the game. And after like 5 minutes, there's a voice line that tells you exactly what to do.
Okay, I think we can all agree that his idea of a hint is not very helpful.
So even then, even if you're still stuck for a while, you can still get past it. It's not hard. Go play Portal 2 co-op, and you'll experience a whole new world of pain.
But that's where he's wrong, because Portal 2 may be a more difficult game, but the way it conveys information to its player makes it far easier for even the slowest person to figure something out eventually.
And then there were people that had the audacity to get stuck on this one. Guys, you see this? It's a code. Oh, look at that. It's a code translator. Wow, you want to know what this translates to? It translates to above entrance. Wow.
In fairness to Logna here, this is like a perfectly conveyed puzzle. But I'll let him keep going.
I had someone DM me. It was probably one of the easier puzzles on the game. The level after the loading zone. It's too hard. I can't get past it. You know, I'm not sure what to do when I jump across here. This platform falls. Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how to get past it. You want to know what to do? And then look at that. You make the really easy jump. Look at how hard that...
Bro, he almost fell. I am the same. I got here and that platform fell. I did not know what to do. I jumped straight at the platform twice and never got close. In fact, I wanted to make sure I was absolutely right, so I went back and tried to make the jumps with just one directional key, and I wasn't able to do it every time.
It's not hard. It isn't. It's easy. No, Sam, you didn't play test this level. Actually, I showed it to you. You didn't actually play this level.
Man, I'm a little bit worried. Like, he gets worked up on like shit. He starts like panting, like really like deep breathing.
I'm calling out the people that said it. I'm calling them out. You, Mr. at Top Hat Game 5,
You are an idiot. You're dumb. I don't care. I don't care if you get mad. I don't care if you unsubscribe. You're dumb. You too. Dom not currently racing. You're dumb too. You're all idiots. Everyone. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm so fine.
Oh my god, I'm cringing out of my soul.
I'm okay. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's perfectly fine. I'm not lightheaded. You're lightheaded.
I'm getting lightheaded from the fucking cringe.
Oh, Sam, I made a video crashing out about doors. You better believe I'll make a video on this.
Someone said the iPad kids probably struggled on Test 00 Portal, but I wasn't brought up on an iPad. I'm just genuinely stupid. I have a lot of empathy for Logna. I've crashed out on people in chat before. Sometimes people really want to get under your skin, or they want to twist something you've said and apply it to an entirely new context. Or sometimes they just make up something you've said. And I can imagine the pressure and disappointment they must feel when something they've put their heart into doesn't get the response that they want. But the problem is, the guy didn't insult him, didn't insult their game. They just wanted help so they could get further.
if you are smart enough to get past the diamond level, you are officially smarter than 2 people, at least 2 people. So congratulations, you are all officially smarter than, what were their names? Top Hat Game 5 and Dom Not Currently Racing. Congratulations, everybody. Yeah, there's also a review about it on Steam. You wanna know who left that review? You wanna know? I'll give you one guess who left that review.
Would you look at that? It's the same guy. Wow.
The same fucking guy. You see that profile photo?
Hell yeah.
Look.
That's my man. That's my man. Look, he said, I can't finish the level with the cards. Also, the movement feels really weird. He's right. The movement in this game feels weird. But, the cards level wasn't that hard. I'm not gonna lie.
There's another guy. Hard. Product refunded. Just nothing else. Just hard. Guy Chrysler. Hard. Bet you've never had a woman say that to you in your life, Guy Chrysler.
Shut up, alarm.
Thing is, I don't want to be too hard on this developer because back, like, he reminds me of people I knew back in school like same mannerisms, same like way that they crash out and stuff. They were very autistic. Not to say that this developer is autistic, but it reminds me a lot of them. Yeah, I don't want to be too brutally hard on them.
I don't take medicine. I probably should. I feel like this is proving that I probably should. This is honestly the most I have ever crashed out on something.
Now, he does calm down from here, but he still can't help himself from bringing it up a little bit later.
Let's show off the chase sequence after I have to get through this really easy level. Really easy, guys. Look at how easy this jump is. Wow, that was so easy, guys.
Once again, I want to point out, he almost didn't make it.
And I swear to God, if I see any more complaints saying that the card level is too fucking difficult, I will have your head on a platter.
I'm gonna give a review saying made me use brain cell.
That's one more brain cell than Top Hat Gaming has. Top Hat Gamer.
I don't even care if I'm getting his name correct or not. He doesn't deserve it. Top Hat Game. And Dom Not Racing currently. One more brain cell than both of them.
What's interesting is that another 25 minutes go by, and he can't help himself, but he decides to go check out Top Hat Games' YouTube channel.
Only crazy then. Oh, and look at that.
He played Portal 3. He's played puzzle games before. And he's still stupid. He's still a fucking idiot.
This is completely unrelated to the video, but looking at Top Hat Games' channel and seeing some of the views, it brings me back to when I first started YouTube, and like I would get 100 views and I would lose my shit. I got 100 subscribers on YouTube, and I did like a whole 100 subscriber YouTube celebration. I genuinely wish I still had those videos. Anyway, back to it.
So, let's see what the other guys. What's the other guys doing? Wow, what thrilling content.
Yeah, this is where it kind of just gets sad, because these are the two guys that were just looking for help. They didn't insult the channel in any way, and he is hyper fixated on them for the entirety of the stream. But what's weird is calling out their content. Not everyone is a content creator. Not everyone wants to do this job. I'm not sure why that invalidates asking for help or having an opinion. Not long after this, Logner's stream comes to an end, but it doesn't really explain why the negative reviews started coming out. Even to this day, this live stream has 400 views. So what happened? This is where things get really weird. I've crashed out on stream, but I often need that game's footage for videos. And every time, I find myself disappointed watching it back, whether I was right or wrong. I hate those interactions and I learn from it, and I try to do better next time. Logner chose a different route. He made that crash out an entire video. I get it though. Getting angry is good content, but this video attracted someone that Logner probably didn't want. Another creator called Vizimos, who took issue of Logner's response because of one factor. Logner creates critique videos of other games. In fact, one of them has 1 million views. I watched about a minute of this video and I was like, I'm in. And I began looking into it. Now that we're here, I watched the rest of Vizimos' video. He goes far deeper into Logner's critique of other games and creates parallels between his criticism and his own game. And some of them are actually hilarious.
I have no problem with developers using pre-made assets, but I do have a problem when the entire game is made from them.
The guns, pre-made. The water, pre-made. Lights, pre-made. Keypads that you'll see in a little bit, pre-made.
One last piece of advice. Don't let criticism get to you. Maybe listen to what people are saying and improve your games from that.
I'm calling out the people that said it. I'm calling them out.
So yeah, check out his video. It goes far more in depth on that side of the critique. I'm also glad to see Vizimos struggled in the exact way that I did and tried to use the rocket launcher exactly how I did. Sometimes I genuinely don't know whether I'm being stupid or that the answer isn't that obvious, you know? And with this video's release, as you can imagine, people began flooding to Logner's channel to hurl insults or tease him, which made him very confused until another comment let him know where they were coming from. And it goes to show how a lot of us are in bubbles, because the comments on this video when he released it were actually very positive about his crash out, and they actually seemed to enjoy it. And now with the release of this new video, this new audience hates it. And this is where something very surprising happened. Logner took the criticism from the video and actually reflected on it, though their comment is long and tough to read. It's kind of like he responded to each point while actively watching it. I've tried reading it, but unless you're also watching the video where Logner was, it's kind of just rambling. But we don't have to read it, boys. Don't worry, he released an apology video.
Hi. A few days ago, the channel Vizimos released a video talking about my crash out over certain criticisms about Neon.
It's actually a really well-made video, and I've left a pretty lengthy comment on it addressing a lot of the stuff. But watching that video and how he compares Neon to my Bam Bam video, it made me realize that I absolutely needed to apologize. So to both Top Hat Game and I'm Not Currently Racing, as well as anyone else I might have offended with that video, I am sorry. I was wrong to get mad at what, looking back at, was some very harmless feedback. People have said that it was hypocritical of me to call out the Euphoric Brothers and the Bam Bam games and their flaws and issues, and then have those exact same flaws and issues myself, and they're absolutely right. I never expected that video to be as big of a thing as it is now, and so that kind of just caused me to turn the blind eye to it and the things I said, leading to me making the exact same mistakes, and that double standard is not okay, especially when it results in people being harassed. There's no excuses for what happened and how I acted, and there's nothing that I can do that will undo it. I take full blame for the situation. This should have never happened in the first place, and I promise to be better and to make sure that it doesn't happen again.
This is honestly a sincere and straight to the point apology. Look, I said earlier in the video, Logna to me sounds quite young. And when I went through the channel, I discovered that they were doing their exams, so they are indeed young. I don't really think what he did was actually that terrible. It's hypocritical, yeah, and bringing up the channels of the commenters was weird behavior, and the whole crash out to me was kind of cringy. But what the apology shows to me is that he was able to reflect on what he did. So many times we're used to seeing people double down, so this is a good outcome. He's young, kids are idiots, and I say that lovingly. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit more forgiving because of their age, but I also suspect that they were a bit content-brained on having a crash out. I can definitely tell that the emotions they were having were real, but also potentially played up a bit, especially because they commented that they were going to make a video of it. Personally, I look forward to seeing how he grows from this. Yeah, Neon's not amazing, but you gotta make a bad game before you can make good ones. When I found out how young Logna was, I considered not making this video at all, but when I saw their apology and the views it has in comparison to Vizimos's video, I thought it would be good to show what happened in its entirety and also have an actual good ending to it. I do also worry that this video could stoke up some harassment again. Like I said at the beginning, don't harass Logna. They're young and making mistakes. When I was 17, I did some really stupid shit. Funny stupid shit, but still stupid. Anyway, thanks for watching and see ya.